Yo, what's going on, everybody? You've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title, and today I want to talk about why, in my opinion, I think the snipers in Black Ops Cold War need a nerf. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who agree with me, and there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with me. So with that being said, I'm going to go through all of the arguments I see why snipers need a buff in this game, which I think is way out there, and then all the reasons why I think they need a nerf, and hopefully, you know, at the end, put in my own thing that I think could honestly completely fix the sniping situation and make everybody happy. So with that being said, let's get into the video and why I think snipers need to be nerfed in Black Ops Cold War. Alright, so I think it's simple to just start off with the very first and most obvious problem with the sniper rifles, and that is the fact that they have little to zero flinch at all. Especially when you're running that very last handle that gives you the most amount of ADS speed as well as the most amount of flinch reduction. You don't move at all. And that is every single person's problem with the sniper rifles, is when you put 3 to 4 bullets into somebody and then their scope doesn't move at all, they don't have to control the flinch or anything, and they just one-shot you across the map. Now, to be fair, almost none of the guns in Cold War have any flinch, especially when you're running that last handle. But when you're running a one-shot kill weapon that can kill in one shot at any single range, especially if you're running the ZRG, you pretty much don't, you just have to hit above the waist, which is not that hard to do because why would you be aiming at people's feet in general? As long as you're aiming for, like, generally someone's chest, which is, you know, where you should be aiming, you'll be fine. You will be 100% fine using a sniper, and you will one-shot them at any single range. And you can do this while eating 3 to 4 to 6 bullets depending on what the weapon is. Like an SMG at long range, you could eat like 6 bullets and not move at all, but then you could go against a Type 63, take 2 bullets to the chest, which is about 130, 140 damage, something like that, and you'll be fine. You won't move at all. Like very hard-hitting bullets, very hard-hitting gun, you take 2 of those bullets and you're fine. You don't move at all. That's the problem. That's what everybody hates about this, because it seems so unfair. I'm sure everybody has had a death where you put 3 to 4 to 5 bullets into people and you get one-shotted. I don't even think I need to show examples from this. If you have played with a regular weapon, you will know this is the most annoying thing about the sniper rifles. But then you have the counter argument to this as well. They have no flinch because, well, sniper rifles have a slow ADS time. And while that is true, they are the slowest they have ever been in the franchise. This game also has a longer time to kill. It has one of the longest time to kills in the franchise. I think it's second to Black Ops 4. So you have more time to react with a longer time to kill. And then obviously there's going to be someone who is going to say, well, hey, what about the ADS time being blatantly slower than the time to kill? Well, guess what? So are assault rifles without attachments. Assault rifles are either slower than the time to kill without attachments, or they're pretty damn close to the time to kill. But what I feel like a lot of snipers fail to realize, especially when they make this argument, they make themselves look really stupid, is that if somebody is already ADS'd and predicts that you are going to turn a corner, you are going to lose that fight. That has been how COD has worked for literal years. Like, since COD 4, since probably Call of Duty 1, it has worked like this. If somebody knows you are turning a corner and they are ADS'd, combo with sprint to fire times, ADS time, sprint out time, all that stuff combined, right? Which sprint to fire and sprint out time are the exact same thing, but whatever. With that stuff together, yeah, it's going to be slower than time to kill. It almost always has been, except for BO4, where you actually have been able to come out of sprint and ADS faster than you can die, but nonetheless, you still lose that gunfight unless that person has terrible aim. That's just how it's been. If somebody has the jump on you, you lose the gunfight. So to make the argument that, oh, sniper rifles are slower than the time to kill and that they needed, you know, an ADS buff without taking away anything from them is blatantly entitled, and it's blatantly just disregarding the entire balance of the game. If you think that your weapon should be able to ADS faster than the time to kill and come at a sprint faster than the time to kill, when somebody who has strategically know you're coming from footsteps, UAV, you know, recon, or field mic or whatever, if they have strategically planned that they know that you are going to be coming around that corner and they are ready to ADS and you do not know they are there, they deserve to win that gunfight. If you think that you should win that gunfight because you've practiced for a couple days of quick scoping, that is blatant entitlement. That is the biggest form of entitlement I can ever see. And I can see snipers wanting, you know, an ADS buff. Makes sense, right? But then you have to take something away. If you want ADS buff, you need to add flinch, okay? You can't have your ability to take 3, 4, 5 bullets and just eat them up and also ADS fast. That's just not how Mafia works, okay? So at the end of the day, am I okay if snipers get an ADS buff? Yes, I am full for snipers having an ADS buff, but you need to give them flinch, okay? Because you can't simply just buff snipers. If you just want a buff to snipers and not a change for snipers, you are being ridiculously entitled. Because the snipers right now, if you play a slower, slowed down playstyle, you ADS maybe around corners and stuff like that, you know, you sit back at ranges and you don't play super just head bum rushing into spawns and stuff like that, snipers are ridiculously overpowered. And even if you are bum rushing into spawns, they are still pretty damn strong considering how quick the Pellington can ADS. And if you're not expecting a sniper to be there, and they are, you're going to lose the gunfight. Just like I've said before, it doesn't matter what gun it is, you're going to lose the gunfight. But if you're both sprinting and a Pellington user sprinting up at you, they can kill you. They can kill you incredibly quickly. And it doesn't matter if you land 4 shots into them, they're still going to kill you. So sniping is very strong in this game. And that's why I think it needs to be changed. Because if you just change it, if you just remove the, no flinch, I'm sure people would have, less annoyances of dying to people. You wouldn't be so pissed off that you put damn near like 1 more bullet into them and you would have killed them, but they one-shot you. It's infuriating to have your gunfight ended. It's just downright infuriating. I wouldn't care if you give the snipers an ADS buff, but they shouldn't be able to eat multiple bullets and maintain perfect accuracy. That's what this entire video boils down to. So yeah, this kind of went from why do snipers need to be nerfed to me complaining about snipers, but you know what, whatever. I kind of wanted to get some stuff off my chest. I wanted to talk about this. Let me know your thoughts down below. This video's been long enough. Peace out.